show. We have a very special guest here today with us, but he's on a schedule, so let's get started. Let's bring up the bad guy. He's rude, he's cruel, and he's an automobile stealing dude. Put your hands together for John Dillinger. Not bad, not bad. Let's get the questions rolling, okay?
So let's do it.
Alright. Number 1. How young were you when you were convicted of your first felon?
Well, let's see. Stealing from the cookie jar isn't that much of a big deal to be thrown behind bars. So I think I was 11 years old at the time when I was arrested for petty theft from a grocery store. All I wanted was a candy bar and no one would give it to me.
Okay. Next question. How'd you get your nickname, Jackrabbit?
Well, I was a fast kid. Fast at everything, not just my specialty, robbing things. And I used to have the quickest getaways. That's how I got that very stupid nickname. But there's another intimidating one I thought of.
Which is?
John Dilllinger.
Speaking of killing, why did you kill so many police officers?
So if anybody gets in my way, they better get out of it quick. You understand? I killed cops because I wanted to get away from them, and it was the only the way to do it. Then I did it.
So do I have to fire a gun to clear a stall if I have to go to the bathroom really bad?
Trust me, it works.
Speaking of working too, what the world wants to know is how much moolah you did thief in your prime, and how did you steal it all?
Well, I ought to see. Well, I'd say about roughly $300,000. I stole all that dough from my accomplices during my prime.
Really? Who are some of your famous accomplices?
Well, everyone knows Babyface Nelson. I mean, come on, he's a good guy. All the guys from the Dirty Dozen, Pierpont and Van Meter and Red Hamilton. I know there's a lot of people, but I did most of the work. But everybody put the blame on me, though. I have a clip from my trial for the murder of Patrick O'Malley. I was innocent, I tell you. Innocent.
Mind putting that in? Babyface Nelson, you are not in the culprit.
Why, thank you for looking into your heart, not taking me to blame for the murder of that poor innocent man. Better luck next time, John.
What?
20 years in prison. So, to look on the brighter side of things, I've heard you had an interest in baseball. Can you tell us about that?
I had a very good interest in the game ever since I was a kid. Whatever I was on the Martinville's baseball team, that's where I met my first accomplice, Ed Singleton.
Well, knowing that you were in prison for most of your life, were you truly with your spouse?
Why, yes, I was. When I was sentenced to my first bank robbery, I wrote to my then wife a very romantic letter saying, "Dearest, we will be so happy as soon as I come home and you chase your sorrows away. Well, sweetheart, I have loved you so all I want to just be with you and make you happy. Write soon and come sooner." And 2 days before my birthday, then she divorced me. Nice present to get, huh?
Yeah, I see. I got eviction notices for Christmas last year, but a good thing I returned it. Before your infamous triad of crime, you were enlisted in the Army. Will you tell us that story?
Why, certainly. But I had a girlfriend at the time. To try to impress her, I stole a car. And then I got busted. The cop had me. I beat him up, and then I ran. Then I enlisted in the Army because I had nowhere to go. And then, after I was enlisted in the Army, I was deserted and dishonored.
Just like your love life?
What?
Nothing. So to me, you are the Houdini of prison. How do you escape from prison so well?
Well, that's why I brought this spoon in.
Spoon?
I usually dug holes trying to escape, and sometimes I used a chisel against the bars. But my recent escape, I used a block of wood and I shaped it like a gun, and used black shoe polish so it looked real, and it scared the living crap out of them. So then I just walked out, and everybody was fine.
Interesting. Well, we have to take a short break for our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Hi there, I'm Earl Dixon. The new craze in the health industry has led to the creation of Band-Aids. Band-Aids are good for any kind of cuts, scrapes, or wounds. Even giant, long scars on your arms or your leg. I had first discovered this after my wife had serious cuts and burns all over herself after cooking. So I took some adhesive tape and some cotton and put them together so that bleeding and all the wounds would heal successfully. Stop the bleeding because these only cost a nickel. Band-Aids, buy them now.
Alright, now we're back. We only got one more question until the end of the show. So, do you have any plans for the weekend?
I'm going out with lady friends. Anastasia invited me to go with her on my date. We're all going to go see Manhattan Melodrama with Clark Gable. It's going to end with a bang. I guarantee it.
Well, we'd like to thank John Jackrabbit Dillinger for stopping by. Enjoy the movie.
What's that on that beat? R.I.P. we just killed the club. Drank the Patron out the bottle, almost killed the thug. Right now I'm so can't feel the drug. Too many haters in the air, I don't feel the love. Look, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P.